Well, summer is almost over, and as the kids head back to the classroom, it's time to help them brush up on their school manners, too.
Our etiquette expert, Liz Aquino, is here to tell us some of the most important social etiquette skills to teach your kids before the new school year begins. And this is really good, and this is stuff that can carry through the school year as well. It's not like a rush to get it done in the next couple of days.
No.
But before we start with your tips, as a parent, how do you approach the topic of manners without your kids kind of rolling their eyes? Because depending on their age, I mean, really that starts at 7.
Oh, yeah.
As
Absolutely.
I'm learning. So how do you even start that conversation?
You need to get their buy-in, and you get their buy-in by explaining that having good manners simply means making people around you feel comfortable, which will lead to your social success. So if your kid wants to know what's in it for me, it's going to help you make friends and enhance your friendships. That's hard to argue with. I've yet to meet a kid who doesn't want more friends. So keep in mind, I'm going to give you tips, but keep in mind that they're watching what you do. So you're indirectly giving them etiquette instruction without even realizing it. For example, if you're gossiping about other parents, if you're on the phone on your phone or device all the time when you're having conversations, you're undermining all the good lessons you're trying to teach them.
So your first tip is notice and do. What do you mean by that?
Yes, this is one of my favorite tips for teaching your kids not just how to help and to be a helpful person, but to notice when people need help, anticipate that. So here's how it would look. If my son drops his backpack in the entryway every day after school, instead of my picking it up, being the martyr, or I'll help him out, put it away, or instead of saying, Joey, come and get your backpack, I'm going to say, Joey, notice and do in the entryway. So it's his job to come to that entryway, figure out what needs to be done, and then do it. And you might have to narrate this a little bit for younger kids, like, I'm noticing the potato chip bag is left out on the counter. I'm going to put the chip clip on it and put it away. And then next time I would say, Joey, notice and do in the kitchen. So he has to, it's an additional skill you're teaching them. He has to figure out what's going on.
It almost becomes, I mean, hopefully not a game, but in a sense, they're on a mission.
And that translates into the classroom then. So the teacher doesn't have to do everything. Your child can notice what's going on.
I love this next one too, because I think it's so important for kids to share in somebody else's joy. So be enthusiastic when someone else is having a good day or wins something or gets a good grade.
Yes, make what's important to them important to you. For example, if you told me you were going to the Steelers game over the weekend, you tell me this on Friday. When I see you at school on Monday, I'm not going to launch into what I did over the weekend. Instead, I'm going to say, Heather, how was the game? What did you wear? What jersey did you wear? What did you eat? Who did you see?
I love that. And when you work in groups, it's always tough, no matter if you're, in middle school and high school, there's always one if you're working on like a class project together where someone maybe isn't contributing as much on the lazy side. So how do you go about working as a team and figuring that out?
Start teaching them at home the importance of pitching in. So they shouldn't be sitting idle while you do all the chores in the house. Even if you think you can do it more efficiently and effectively, include them, have them help. Teach them the importance of doing what they're supposed to do and, when possible, doing more. When it comes to work ethic, you get a reputation really quickly in school. And if it's a good reputation, you're going to have endless opportunities and reap great rewards.
So we know socializing is a part of human nature and how we all grow. But let's talk about gossiping, because I know secrets and gossiping can be so hurtful to kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Teach your kids, no matter how exciting or interesting that rumor or gossip might be, it's so hurtful to everybody involved, not just the person being gossiped about, but the gossiper too, because now they're looked at as someone who can't be trusted. So teach your kids how to shut that down immediately. A sample script would be sticking up for the person, saying, no, I really like her, she's a nice person. Or I just want to stay away from gossip, so let's change the subject. If those two scripts don't work, have them change the subject. Have them just start talking to the gossiper.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Like just something.
That's what I do. I like that.
I need a snack.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yes.
Quickly exit.
Yes.
Thank you, Liz.
So many good stuff. Thanks, Liz. And Liz teaches private and group etiquette lessons. You can visit our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com, for more info.